It's happened before. A weather event makes headlines. Supply chain concerns return. Or shoppers begin hearing rumors about higher grocery prices. Within days, certain canned foods start disappearing from store shelves. Not because they've been discontinued, but because millions of shoppers suddenly decide they need the same products at the same time. Canned foods have always been some of the most dependable items in any pantry. They're convenient, long-lasting, easy to store, and ready whenever you need them. That's exactly why they tend to sell out faster than many fresh foods during periods of heavy demand. In today's countdown, we'll look at 11 canned foods that could become much harder to find by the end of July if buying trends continue and seasonal demand remains high. This isn't about predicting shortages. It's about understanding which pantry staples are often purchased first when people decide to stock up. Buying a few extra cans during your regular grocery trip can be a practical way to avoid empty shelves and higher prices later. By the time we reach number 1, you'll discover the canned food that's consistently one of the first to disappear whenever shoppers begin filling their carts. Before we begin, subscribe to Prepper Pulse and turn on notifications so you never miss our daily videos. Every day, we bring you grocery updates, smart shopping tips, food storage advice, and practical preparedness strategies to help you stay one step ahead. Now, let's begin with number 11. Number 11. Canned corn. Starting our countdown at number 11. Canned corn. It may not be the first item people think about when stocking their pantry, but it's one of the most versatile canned vegetables on grocery store shelves. Whether you're making soups, stews, casseroles, salads, or simple side dishes, canned corn fits into countless meals. That's one reason it often disappears faster than many shoppers expect. Another advantage is convenience. There's no washing, no peeling, and no cooking required before it's ready to use. Simply open the can, heat it if you like, and it's ready to serve. Its long shelf life also makes it attractive to families building a pantry. A few cans can sit on the shelf for months until they're needed, making them a practical purchase during routine grocery trips. When shoppers begin buying just a few extra cans each, store inventories can shrink surprisingly quickly. That's especially true during the busy summer months, when many households are preparing for vacations, storm season, and higher grocery prices. Many experienced shoppers avoid waiting until the last minute. Instead, they gradually build their pantry throughout the year, replacing canned vegetables as they're used. That simple habit helps avoid empty shelves without contributing to panic buying. Canned corn earns the number 11 spot because it's affordable, versatile, shelf-stable, and one of the canned vegetables families consistently reach for when stocking up. But the next canned food offers even more nutrition. It's packed with protein and fiber, making it one of the smartest pantry staples to have when grocery shopping becomes unpredictable. Number 10. Canned black beans. At number 10. Canned black beans. They're one of the most practical foods you can keep in your pantry. Packed with protein, rich in fiber, and ready to eat in just minutes. They're a favorite among families looking for affordable, filling meals. Unlike dry beans, canned black beans require no soaking and very little preparation. Simply open the can, rinse them if you prefer, and they're ready for soups, tacos, burritos, salads, rice bowls, or chili. That convenience is exactly why they often sell faster when shoppers begin stocking up. Another reason demand increases is their versatility. A few cans can become several different meals using ingredients many households already have on hand. They're also an excellent pantry staple because of their long shelf life. Stored in a cool, dry place, unopened cans remain ready to use for a long time, making them easy to buy ahead during regular grocery trips. Many experienced shoppers don't wait until shelves start looking empty. They simply replace canned beans as they use them, keeping a steady supply without overbuying. When thousands of shoppers each decide to purchase a few extra cans, stores can run through their inventory much faster than expected. That's why black beans are often among the first canned foods to become harder to find during periods of increased demand. Canned black beans earn the number 10 spot because they're nutritious, affordable, easy to prepare, and one of the pantry staples shoppers consistently reach for when building a reliable food supply. But the next canned food is even more popular. It's a pantry essential used in everything from pasta sauces to soups, making it one of the first items many families add to their carts whenever grocery shopping becomes uncertain. Number 9. Canned tomatoes. At number 9. Canned tomatoes. Few pantry staples are as versatile. They're the foundation for pasta sauce, chili, soups, stews, casseroles, and countless homemade recipes. That's exactly why they tend to disappear quickly whenever shoppers begin stocking up. Unlike fresh tomatoes, canned tomatoes are available year-round and can be stored in the pantry until they're needed. That makes them a convenient backup for everyday cooking. Another reason demand rises is their flexibility. Whether you buy diced tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, whole peeled tomatoes, or tomato sauce, they can be used in dozens of different meals. Many families keep several varieties on hand because they know they'll eventually use them. When grocery prices become unpredictable, shoppers often focus on foods that provide the greatest value. A few cans of tomatoes can become multiple family meals when combined with pasta, beans, rice, or other pantry staples. Experienced shoppers usually replace canned tomatoes as soon as they use them instead of waiting until they're completely out. That simple habit keeps the pantry stocked without requiring large shopping trips. Canned tomatoes earn the number 9 spot because they're affordable, incredibly versatile, shelf-stable, and one of the first canned foods shoppers reach for when preparing for uncertain times. But the next item is even more convenient. It's fully cooked, packed with protein, and can become a complete meal in just a matter of minutes. Number 8. Canned chicken. At number 8. Canned chicken. It's one of the most valuable sources of shelf-stable protein you can buy. Unlike fresh chicken, it doesn't require refrigeration. It's fully cooked, and it's ready to eat straight from the can or added to your favorite recipes. That convenience is one of the biggest reasons it often becomes harder to find during periods of increased demand. Whether you're making chicken salad, soup, pasta, casseroles, or sandwiches, canned chicken can turn simple pantry ingredients into a satisfying meal in minutes. Another advantage is its long shelf life. Stored in a cool, dry place, unopened cans can remain ready to use for years. That makes it an excellent pantry staple for families who want dependable meal options without relying on the freezer. Because canned chicken usually costs more than canned vegetables, many shoppers wait for sales before buying several cans. When a good sale appears, inventory can disappear quickly as shoppers stock up. Experienced families often avoid that rush by purchasing 1 or 2 cans during their regular grocery trips and replacing them as they're used. That gradual approach helps build a dependable pantry without emptying store shelves. Canned chicken earns the number 8 spot because it's protein-rich, versatile, easy to prepare, and one of the canned food shoppers consistently buy when preparing for uncertain times. But the next item is even more familiar. It's affordable, packed with nutrition, and has earned a place in millions of pantries because it's ready to eat whenever you need a quick, hearty meal. Number 7. Canned soup. We're halfway through the countdown. Canned soup. It's one of the easiest meals you can keep in your pantry. Just heat it up, and in a matter of minutes, lunch or dinner is ready. That's exactly why canned soup becomes one of the first items shoppers grab when they're stocking up. Another reason it's so popular is variety. Whether you prefer chicken noodle, tomato, vegetable, beef stew, or creamy soups for cooking, there's a flavor for almost every household. Many people don't buy just one can. They buy several different varieties at once. That can quickly reduce what's left on store shelves. Canned soup is also ideal for busy days. It requires very little preparation and can be paired with crackers, bread, rice, or sandwiches to create a more filling meal. Its long shelf life makes it another dependable pantry staple. When stored in a cool, dry place, unopened cans remain ready to use for an extended period, making them easy to buy ahead. Many experienced shoppers keep a rotating supply of canned soup in their pantry. As one can is used, another takes its place during the next grocery trip. It's a simple strategy that avoids last-minute shopping and helps maintain a reliable food supply. Canned soup earns the number 7 spot because it's convenient, versatile, shelf-stable, and one of the canned foods families consistently reach for whenever grocery shopping becomes uncertain. But the next canned food offers even more flexibility. It's a pantry staple that works in breakfast, lunch, dinner, and side dishes, making it one of the smartest canned foods to have on hand. Number 6. Canned potatoes. We're entering the top 6. Canned potatoes. They may not get as much attention as canned beans or soup, but they're one of the most practical canned foods you can keep in your pantry. They're already cooked, easy to prepare, and incredibly versatile. Simply heat them, season them, and they're ready to serve. You can also add them to soups, stews, breakfast skillets, roasted vegetable dishes, or mash them into a quick side dish. That convenience makes canned potatoes a favorite for busy households and emergency food supplies alike. Another reason they're worth buying before the end of July is their dependable shelf life. Stored in a cool, dry place, unopened cans remain ready to use for a long time. That allows families to build a practical pantry without worrying about immediate spoilage. When shoppers begin preparing for storms, rising grocery prices, or seasonal supply disruptions, canned potatoes are often one of the overlooked items that suddenly become difficult to find. Once people realize how many meals they can create with them, shelves can empty faster than expected. Many experienced shoppers keep several cans on hand and simply replace them as they're used. That steady rotation helps avoid shortages at home without the need for panic buying. Canned potatoes earn the number 6 spot because they're affordable, filling, easy to prepare, and one of the most versatile canned vegetables available. But now we're entering the top 5. The remaining canned foods are among the most popular pantry staples in the grocery store, and the next one has been a favorite source of affordable protein for generations. Number 5. Canned tuna. We've reached the top 5. Canned tuna. It's one of the most trusted pantry staples in grocery stores. Affordable, packed with protein, and ready to eat straight from the can. That's exactly why it tends to disappear quickly whenever shoppers begin stocking up. Unlike fresh seafood, canned tuna requires no refrigeration until it's opened. That makes it an easy item to store for future meals. Whether you're making tuna salad, pasta, sandwiches, casseroles, or serving it with crackers, a few cans can provide several quick and satisfying meals. Another reason canned tuna often sells out is its value. It offers a convenient source of protein without the higher cost of many fresh meats. When grocery budgets become tighter, many families add extra cans to their shopping carts. Its long shelf life is another major advantage. Stored in a cool, dry pantry, unopened cans remain ready to use for a long time, making them an excellent item to purchase during regular grocery trips. Many experienced shoppers don't wait until their pantry is empty. They simply replace each can after using it. That steady rotation keeps a reliable supply on hand while avoiding last-minute shopping. Canned tuna earns the number 5 spot because it's nutritious, versatile, shelf-stable, and consistently one of the first canned proteins shoppers reach for during periods of increased demand. Only 4 canned foods remain. The next one may surprise you because it's used in everything from side dishes to holiday meals, and it often disappears much faster than shoppers expect when the shelves start getting busy. Number 4. Canned green beans. We're down to the final 4. Canned green beans. They've been a pantry staple for generations. Simple, affordable, and ready to serve in just minutes. Whether you're preparing a quick weeknight dinner, adding a vegetable to a holiday meal, or stocking your pantry for the months ahead, canned green beans are one of the easiest choices to make. That's exactly why they often disappear faster than many people expect. Unlike fresh vegetables, canned green beans don't require refrigeration and can stay in your pantry until you're ready to use them. They're perfect as a side dish, but they're also commonly added to casseroles, soups, stews, and slow cooker meals. Another reason they're so popular is consistency. Families know exactly what they're getting every time they open a can. There's no worrying about vegetables spoiling in the refrigerator before they're used. As the end of July approaches, many shoppers begin purchasing extra shelf-stable foods for the weeks ahead. When thousands of families each add just a few extra cans to their carts, store inventories can shrink surprisingly fast. Experienced shoppers usually avoid waiting until they see empty shelves. Instead, they build their pantry gradually throughout the year, replacing canned vegetables as they're used. Canned green beans earn the number 4 spot because they're affordable, dependable, easy to prepare, and one of the canned vegetables that consistently sells quickly whenever demand increases. Only 3 items remain. The next canned food is one of the most versatile ingredients in any pantry and has become a favorite for families looking to prepare hearty meals without spending a fortune. Number 3. Canned chili. We've reached the final 3. Canned chili. It's one of the few canned foods that can become a complete meal all by itself. Just heat it up, and it's ready to eat in minutes. That's one of the biggest reasons it often sells out when shoppers begin preparing for uncertain times. Canned chili is filling, packed with protein, and available in a variety of styles, including beef, turkey, and vegetarian options. It can also be used in far more ways than many people realize. Serve it over rice. Top a baked potato. Pour it over hot dogs. Use it for chili mac. Or simply enjoy it with crackers or cornbread. Another advantage is its excellent shelf life. Stored in a cool, dry pantry, unopened cans remain ready to use for a long time, making them an easy addition to any emergency food supply. Many shoppers keep several cans on hand because they know they'll eventually use them. When people begin stocking up before storms or periods of higher grocery prices, canned chili is often one of the first ready-to-eat meals to disappear from store shelves. Experienced families usually avoid the rush by replacing canned chili as soon as they use it. That simple routine keeps their pantry stocked without requiring large shopping trips. Canned chili earns the number 3 spot because it's convenient, filling, protein-rich, and one of the fastest-selling canned meals whenever demand begins to rise. Only 2 canned foods remain. The next one has become a pantry favorite because it's inexpensive, incredibly versatile, and provides one of the best values in the entire canned food aisle. Number 2. Canned mixed vegetables. We've reached the runner-up. Canned mixed vegetables. They may not be the flashiest item in the grocery store, but when families begin stocking up, they're often one of the first canned vegetables to disappear. The reason is simple. One can provide several different vegetables in a single purchase. That means fewer ingredients to buy and more flexibility when planning meals. Canned mixed vegetables can be added to soups, stews, rice dishes, pasta, chicken pot pie, casseroles, or simply heated and served as a side dish. That versatility makes them a favorite for households trying to stretch their grocery budget. They're also fully cooked, requiring very little preparation. Just open the can, heat if desired, and they're ready to eat. When grocery prices are uncertain, shoppers often look for foods that can be used in many different recipes. Canned mixed vegetables fit that need perfectly. Their long shelf life is another major advantage. Stored in a cool, dry pantry, unopened cans remain ready to use for a long time, making them easy to purchase ahead of time. Many experienced shoppers keep a rotating supply on hand, replacing cans as they're used rather than waiting until the pantry is empty. That steady approach helps avoid last-minute shopping during periods of increased demand. Canned mixed vegetables earn the number 2 spot because they're affordable, versatile, nutritious, and consistently among the first canned vegetables families buy when stocking their pantry. Only 1 canned food remains. It's one of the most popular shelf-stable proteins in the grocery store, and whenever shoppers begin preparing for uncertain times, it often disappears from shelves faster than almost anything else. Number 1. Canned beef. We've finally reached number 1. Canned beef. When shoppers begin preparing for uncertain times, shelf-stable sources of protein are usually among the first products they look for, and canned beef is often at the top of that list. Unlike canned vegetables or side dishes, canned beef can serve as the foundation for an entire meal. It's fully cooked, easy to store, and ready to use whenever you need it. Whether you're making beef stew, tacos, sandwiches, hash, soup, or serving it over rice or mashed potatoes, a single can become a satisfying meal with just a few pantry staples. Another reason canned beef tends to disappear quickly is its convenience. Fresh meat requires refrigeration or freezing. Canned beef doesn't. That makes it especially attractive to families building a dependable pantry for emergencies or unexpected disruptions. Because it's generally more expensive than many other canned foods, stores often carry a smaller inventory. When demand increases, those shelves can empty much faster than shoppers expect. Many experienced families don't wait until shortages are being discussed. They gradually add a few cans during their normal grocery trips and rotate them into everyday meals. That steady approach helps maintain a reliable supply without contributing to panic buying. Canned beef earns the #1 spot because it's one of the most versatile, filling, and dependable shelf-stable proteins available, and it's often one of the first canned foods to become difficult to find whenever demand suddenly rises. The best time to stock your pantry is before everyone else has the same idea. You don't need to fill an entire shopping cart in one trip. Simply pick up an extra can or two of the foods your family already enjoys and rotate them into your regular meals. That small habit can help you avoid empty shelves, unexpected price increases, and last-minute shopping trips. Preparation isn't about fear. It's about planning ahead with the foods you already use. If you enjoyed today's countdown, subscribe to Prepper Pulse and turn on notifications so you never miss our daily videos. Every day, we share grocery updates, smart shopping strategies, food storage tips, and practical preparedness advice to help you stay one step ahead. Thanks for watching. Stay prepared, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.